After last week's massacre, we finally heard from Uncle Howdy, and he spoke to himself. We got new tag team champions on Raw, and Ludwig Kaiser is possibly injured, so that's where we'll start. In yesterday's video, man, I was hyping up Ludwig Kaiser. I was saying that this guy is having a good run. He's starting off as a solo guy, and he is establishing himself. And then we get the news that he gets injured by Bron Breakker, allegedly. This is coming from WrestleVotes. They're saying that they've heard that Ludwig got injured in his match with Bron Breakker. We don't know the injury, we don't know severity, we just know that he is possibly injured. And that's a shame, especially when we've got Bash in Berlin coming up in August, and then boom, he gets injured. And Ludwig, man, I was pushing for this guy to actually get a good run, and it looks like that's what he was getting, and now that might all just gone. But hopefully Ludwig's okay. If he is not, then I hope he has a speedy recovery and comes back and shows everyone that he means business. Next, we've got new tag team champions, and I don't know how to feel about this. And I say that because the Awesome Truth didn't get one defense on a pay-per-view. This is just like last year when Sami Zayn and Kevin Owens won the tag titles, and then they didn't get pretty much a single defense on a PLE until, I think, when they dropped the belts. But Finn Balor and JD McDonough are your new tag team champions, and I like this because, I mean, they've got history. They worked together back in the day when he was Jordan Devlin and all that stuff, but I don't know, man, the Awesome Truth could have gotten a better run, but it is what it is. Liv Morgan distracts R-Truth, and Finn Balor capitalises on this, hits his finish, and we get new tag team champions. Hopefully The Miz turns heel on Truth, because The Miz is a better heel than a babyface. He's just a better heel. And finally, we hear from Uncle Howdy, and it was a videotape. Nikki Cross came out after Chad Gable's win. Yes, he got blasted in the head last week, and somehow he manages to be there for Raw. Not only be there for Raw, but win the match. He wins the match. Nikki Cross comes out all creepy and stuff, and then she hands Michael Cole a package addressed to Pat McAfee, who wasn't there, and then they play it, and it is Uncle Howdy giving Bo Dallas therapy. And while they do talk about Bray, they mention Bray, how does it feel when your brother died, is the big quote. I felt like that they could have done this in a different way, and I say this because, yes, you can put this down to simply just editing. There doesn't need to be any spooky magic, any supernatural elements in order to make this happen, because it's a pre-tape. But why do 5 creepy people who are a bit gone in the head have all this equipment to do all this editing and are cognizant enough to do all this editing? Those are little holes I can find in this. I know you don't want to listen to plot holes, but I do have to point these things out. However, the segment itself, Bo's performance as both characters, was fantastic. I like that they implemented Bray in here, and even though I wasn't a fan of that at first, they did it very well. They established who Uncle Howdy is, and they established why he's doing what he's doing. He felt like he was forgotten by WWE, and the rest of them were forgotten by WWE, and they made sure that they remembered who they was. But obviously you do get a lot of people online saying that this was bad, it doesn't make any sense. It does make sense, and it doesn't at the same time. Again, you can put it down to editing, but why would any of these people who are clearly not right in the head edit things? You know what I mean? It doesn't make much sense to me, but the segment itself was good. I just wish they went about it in a little bit of a different way. Maybe you can have all the faction members just standing there, all looking menacingly. They've all got the masks on. Howdy takes his off to reveal he's Bo Dallas and explains his motives. That would have been better, but it is what it is. Let me know what you thought of the Uncle Howdy stuff. Do you think Ludwig could possibly be injured? And what do you think to the new champions? Like, subscribe, follow me on X at DCrossman25. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you soon.